Oi.
We might have some delay.
Okay. Yeah, I can fix that. There you go. E. Yes, it does.
Mr. Wright? Yeah? Why do you look so unhappy?
Hey, Master Hale, how are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him, because I'm dead too.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You're sad. I'm sorry, Master Hale. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't going to be easy.
Get this moved over. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Whoa. Twitch, please. The secret play is almost ready for viewing, your Juffy. Ooh. You're a corn doggy.
Eat.
Eat.
Complimentary corn doggy.
Oh. And by complimentary, we don't mean free. We mean it says nice things about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's better, right? Gummies and shot. Oh my god. OYP is so jealous about the fruit gummies that you had a dream about it.
Oh no.
That's sad. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession?
Edgeworth is 8'4", good lord!
How rogue can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai new
Oh my
Raffle.
Raffle Mayo. I'm surprised you're not saying Rafflecopter.
Salmonella, I'm a director. Television.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Huh. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
You ran up to him and asked him. I mean, I'm sure he would lie.
I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that
That
morning.
sounds about right.
During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through.
Uh-huh.
It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We weren't in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. No, that is extremely random. Gummy envy. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Corn doggy, but gummies. When are we gonna manufacture corn doggy gummies? Like Maisie can be pumpkin flavored. Tubsy turkey flavored.
In the employee area?
Corn gummies.
That's right. There's a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Oh. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us four.
Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. Like, WP twisted his ankle during the run-through scene.
Oh right, thus the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Oh, right. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh no!
Rolling on the floor starving?
That's so sad! ROFS.
What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak.
That
The
face.
assistant cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area.
Corn dog would taste like banana and blueberry. Yes, I agree with that.
Everyone else, meaning that the witness, did not eat with them.
Boy, I had it. Oh.
Rolling on floor shitting, says Secret Climb.
Nice.
So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Next.
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila,
Huh? What did you want, Swats?
when I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Yeah, good call, Swats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
Uh-huh.
T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool.
A mental image I'll carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony.
Oh heck.
I'll press on that one a bit more. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah. Not in one. Swear.
What's he sweating so much
Big
about, I
Joe
wonder?
Pee-Pee yawn.
If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manello, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
I'm Raffle.
Very good, OIP.
Well,
Mr. Do you see this? Do you see what we have done?
nice.
Mr. Manella, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on a witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing, I think.
Yeah, or clearing his throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took a break, Waffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12.
Wow.
Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol.
Lol.
That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Steams.
Steams? Like steamed from the steamed clams?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 1 through 3.
13.
It's
Eat.
yes. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. How does it feel? 'Cause he's a nerd. Ha ha, bull rafflecopter. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. He's in the wrong profession. That's sad.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Alright, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's playing.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
No,
Why is that? I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Lol.
lol. Well, Phoenix.
That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of.
Hold my Joe Pee hand. Oh, I'm holding him. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time.
Oh great, is that all? What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, no. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. Does somebody want to be cuddled like a baby? Joffy, can you use me as evidence? Ooh, use secret reply, Joffy.
Ooh.
Ooh, angry baby. Just like your fanfics, yes. Hey, Pip. Pretty good. How are you doing? You just watched Whispers of the Heart. Nice. Oh, YPP, you got any hints? She said that she would give us hints. So what's in that scrapbook? I guess that probably doesn't have... You heard that? I didn't say it you want me to look it up? You think this is a dumb one? I believe it. Nice. Is this the third trial?
Yeah.
Ace Attorney. Turnabout Samurai. Go away, Twitch. Or stop. Okay, I can't look at the chat for the moment. Did you press his third statement? Edgeworth will stop you and tell the court it was impossible for somebody at Studio 2 to go to Studio 1.
I've already pressed all of them.
Huh. Yeah, I thought you did too.
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor.
What's wrong with the guy's tongue? What's wrong with the guy?
The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1.
Oh, sometimes you have to press future statements and then press previous statements afterwards.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I mean, I guess it hasn't come up yet.
What?
Nani?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you weren't suggesting one of the people in that trailer went to Studio 1.
Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Thank you. Possibly.
I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way.
Mrs. Monkeyhead?
At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manello from the stand. What? It's over?
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. You can imagine what an Edgeworth corn baby looks like. And yeah, I still need to work on the stonk baby. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim.
Wow. Order? I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Yay, recess!
Yee.
Oh. Good.
What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
Yeah, I just literally just DM him a Subway gift card code. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Phoenix, you don't have to talk with the corn doggy in your mouth. It's okay. I'll talk for you. Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Dot dot dot. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it.
Fly hacks, yeah.
They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Right, Junkie? Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere after all.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Hi. 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 It's a puppy. No? I know. Heckin'. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
Hi.
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
All right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donut crate.
I would subscribe.
Yeah, you would. Also, look at this doggy.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness.
Witness Dick Edgeworth.
That's inappropriate.
I don't care.
What? Oh, just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around.
Oh.
Cody, answer his question, okay? Thank you. Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Oof. Witness, I mean Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, or you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What? Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Did somebody say presents? Yay! I prefer bearded gentlemen.
A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
Oof. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid, and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I'll have you know I stabbed Edgeworth before coming up here. A-woo. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I kinda got lost on the way though for like 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly.
I'm only 5 years old. Ooh, woo.
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
What?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much?
Welcome back, Pip. What is this
What is this digital camera? Your contraption, fancy gadget.
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera.
so new?
How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Oh.
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well,
Whoa, Cody.
gosh. What? What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you did have the shade, yes. And did you use this camera? Oh, why would I use it? Cody is a kid, yes. Oh, I was too busy watching the guy get killed. Yay! Just sassy as this. Are kids allowed in courts? Yeah, I mean, if they're a witness. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Hey, Yuki, how are you doing? camera with me. But it was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, it goes for the bad guy. Wham! Your plan won't work. What kind of plan? The bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What kind of plan do you think it is? Are you planning to avoid going to court? No.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai?
Hey, woo.
Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah,
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Why?
Yes. What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Oh, because the Steel Samurai killed him.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? The
No, I
samurai
haven't.
kick, punch, chop, slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
Oh, don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this?
It's a mess. I believe that.
If I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody?
Huh. Well, actually, the kid does have a katana because he's so cool. That is very annoying. Fight was so intense that I got kind of scared. So I went straight home.
Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right.
Phoenix. It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Nice to know that security is a failure. Yeah. Lol. Yeah, really! They shouldn't have let him bring that katana in. Like, they're so worried about the friggin' digital camera. Lol.
Cody,
What?
something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witnesses stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
I think Pip murdered somebody.
I believe it.
So do sharks. Order, order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? That is a fun fact, yes. And you explain how he might have missed something so vital.
Well, that's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably?
Probably. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at?
Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Explain yourself specifically. Yes. Do you have another explanation?
Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wow, wow.
Here's my proof.
Was that the camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
You know, like rugs? Like floor rugs? I'm aware of that too. Ah.
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment?
Yeah, they're good.
Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
Oh, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking.
Hey, Alec, how are you doing? My posture is great, thank you. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way you could just stand there watching this hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Oh!
Welcome to the real world, kid.
You missed the floor? That's so sad. Alright, good night, Secret Play.
See you, Secret Play.
You're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep, definitely. Heckin'. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
Did you know that a pillow is a passive-aggressive weapon? It can be very aggressive.
Pops?
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-eared geezer.
Geezer?
I'm Mr. Edgeworth.
That's what I hate about grown-ups, you're also self-conscious.
Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify.
Ah! Again.
So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Like the- oh, nice. Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely? Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really did.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
A person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai.
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would've once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one?
Hey, Viv, thank you for the raid.
He looks ready to burst into tears. I better lay off him for now. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
Hey guys, thank you for joining. There has to be something a-woo. Also, kids these days know stuff about technology, but kids in 2001 did too, but this one didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a dumb kid.
Oh, thanks for the raid.
Take up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Hey, Facts, how are you doing? Dumb kid, yeah. Also, you are more than welcome to every single bug that we might have.
Nah, I definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
Oh, okay, you can't take OIP's bugs, but you can take ours. How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Wow, bullying kids is fun!
Yeah.
I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Oh! Yes, show him OIP! You're gonna love this!
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Hell, you know, dead body. Yeah, why would I want to keep a picture of it like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Cody.
What? Joe.
Oh.
They're water guns, it's okay. Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Whizam! I got them all. I never miss one. Perfect collection. Ah, it's great.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Mr. Wright? Was this game about Joe Peepee? Murder and law and objections. What exactly is this album?
It was called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
Yeah, see, OIP knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I see.
Don't
Judge
you find this
Judy.
very odd, Your Honor?
Yes, Judge Judy with murder, exactly.
Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor.
Oh, whoa!
No way, no way.
Phoenix, what's wrong with you? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Oh,
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
yeah. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy erase the photo?
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth, the bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way, no! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone ever!
Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased those precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
Again! Order! I will have order! What did that mean, Cody? Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. No! I was gonna say, you just coming up with all this random fun facts.
Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. Right. The Steel Samurai fell down. And he didn't move. Order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Nice. Easier to type. Nice. Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently we have all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about?
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai.
Order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph? You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury.
But wait, had Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony?
Yeah, it has. What? I can't do old lady voice. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see old Hammer? Nope. He'd alright. I don't want to do Angie voice. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know.
I get it! I thought that the steel samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data?
Do second graders say things like data?
Yeah, photo on my digital camera.
What if she's like 40 and wrinkling because of stress? No, donuts.
What?
Show us quick.
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. The glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Is me a ghost? Yes.
Your Honor, look at this.
I see gates?
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Oh yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Oh,
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
but that's impossible.
Whoa.
Now what's all this about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the courts.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime.
Very good.
It was here!
Yeah.
What does that have to do with the number on the gate in the photograph? Get through!
Here in Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death.
Yes, the names in this game are very silly.
During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order.
The defense makes this following claims. The scene of this crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldback saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole his steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim? Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume.
I have proof.
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle.
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. The bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints.
Yeah, it does look like it's filled with salt.
If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Oh,
I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. It looks like it has your fingerprints on it, Mr. Phoenix. You should be more
Yeah, I
careful
kinda
with
took
evidence.
some.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't empty when I found it.
Oh. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Assault makes you no. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. And Maya Faye's fingerprints, yes. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. See, the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume?
Your Honor, isn't that the job of the police?
Yeah.
I'm just a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, where's
Why do I have to do the investigation?
Where's dumb investigator man?
Where's old Small Dick?
And we're not talking about you, Judge. And who killed him and why? Didn't she get the electric chair? So sad. Find the answers for me to blah blah blah. Whoa.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth,
hmm?
you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. The kid's just still standing there. Very well, court is adjourned.
Ew, that was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too.
Heck, me.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too, thanks.
Dead?
Oh, of course. Kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
Very good. Do you want to stop here or continue?
Up to you.
We started quite late. I guess maybe stop here and just try to stream earlier tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm hungry. Consume.
Nutrient block and purified water. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. Drink water, wash your hands, don't get sick, blah blah blah. And good night. Rochi looks horrifying as Halloween. Oh, but I love the corn doggy man. I just love that. He is living his best life. He just came home from work. He's just chilling. He's got like Wheel of Fortune on the TV. He's not really paying attention to it. Corn wife is making a meal. It's chili with cornbread.
Yay.
He loves cornbread. Yeah. He ain't gonna have a beer because it's a work night. But he's gonna like fishing trip with the bros this weekend. It's good. Yeah. Alright, good night.
Good night.